told me gotta get it my all. Cause we're some blue-collar outlaws.
We're living life at full speed, there's no pacing. Midwest lifestyle, Ohio grudge racing. Taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby. This is all I know. In overload, tires roll. Tell them I want all the smoke. Slow pokes will choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, knock him out. Put your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot. Hold them still, told them chill. We on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel. Stop it, fool. Blue-collared outlaws, you think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line, and we ain't about to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car off, got the shoes, line them out, chop them up. Underdogs on top again. Never say die. We from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws, the street racing. All your dreams is in my tail lights. You can keep chasing.
Wondering how to increase your rates as a filmmaker? Maybe you feel.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a better Monday morning than I did. I don't know if you saw my post, but get in after shutdown, being gone from work for 16 days, and raccoon got into work, tore up my my office and my work refrigerator. Fucking raccoons. How's everybody doing? Let's see. What's up, Kirby? How you doing, buddy? Tim? See, everybody's starting to fill in here. Some a quick note. Got probably about an hour ago, I saw a post from Caleb McNeil's fiance that Caleb passed. Several weeks ago, Caleb was in an accident during a race, and he's been in the hospital ever since. And I guess today was an hour or so ago he finally went home. So everybody say a little prayer for Caleb and his family. It's always a shitty deal to hear, especially somebody as young as he was. So keep their family, Caleb and their family, in your prayers. What's up, David? How you doing, brother? So, yeah. What the hell? How do you follow that up, man? That was kind of a, whew. I don't know. I get a little emotional on that stuff sometimes. Sucks. But anyhow, how was everybody's weekend? Good, I hope. How was your holiday? How's everybody's New Year's? We're going to make this one a pretty quick one, man. It's wintertime, not much to do here in Ohio, right? Not racing. It's cold, can't even get any damn snow to snow prep. We got one snow prep in a couple of weeks ago. Got a video up on that on YouTube. So that was fun, but can't get any damn snow. Snow prep. If you follow me on my personal page, you can see we've been doing a whole bunch of waffles here lately. People have been winning some pretty cool stuff. So appreciate everybody participating in that, and get in on them. I think I just ordered almost $2,000 worth of Viking suspension, custom Viking suspension for a guy today. That he had $100 in on a waffle. Now he's got all four corners taken care of for 2021 with triple adjustables for $100. Something to think about. So we got some up now with got some stuff up now for fuel injector development. Some big old gangster injectors if anybody's in the market. Spots are cheap, like $20 a spot. Let's look at my comments. Jeff Thomas, what's up, brother? Jeff has a hell of a good deal going on the old motor out of Furious Styles. Go over on John Molina's page, as a matter of fact. You catch the right number there, you can catch a hell of a deal on a gangster big block. Boy, you guys are killing me. Is everybody asleep today? What? Just watching? What's up, Coachy? How you doing, brother? So you got 5 of you over on YouTube. Nobody's talking on Facebook. So we got they said we got hella waffles going on right now. All kinds of winners. What's up, Mr. Chucky? How you doing, brother? So all kinds of people winning all kinds of awesome stuff. I know a couple of you been messaging me about that complete fuel injection kit for the small block Chevys. I'm gonna get that up probably midweek, and that has everything. Has the intake, throttle body, harness, ECU, everything you need to. Injectors are good up to 600 horse. Holly. So we got, you know, if you're a carb guy and you want to go fuel injected, that's going to be a good way to get your small block Chevy in the 2000s. What's up, Mel? How you doing, buddy? Mr. McCoy. That's good. Chucky, you keep working on that Chevy stuff, you might come around and be all right. Get away from all them damn Mustangs. No, we don't have any snow, man. Sucks. I wish, because we'd be out here racing in it. But speaking of racing, I posted up last week. We got national trails. Got our backward race coming up August 7th. And Chase, man, listen. This dude right here. Speaking of people who need to hang out with more Chevy people, this is what happens when you're having a Ford. You get bad taste. But whew, yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, man. But hey, so national trails, we got our backwards event coming up in August. I want your guys' opinion. I'm not, I know kind of in Ohio, and hey, to each their own. I know like the rules thing seems to be real crazy right now, and everybody's like trying to get on the same page. And I'm not trying to go against the grain or cause any controversy, but I'm keeping our shit the same. You know, so small tires rules are going to be the same. 28, 10, 5, non-W, still roof and quarters, no no wheelie bars, and I think the only thing I'm going to have to add is like no all-wheel drives or a maximum of 21 inches of wheels being driven or something. But that's it. You know, we're not going to have a million rules and all that stuff. Our big tire class is going to stay the same. 29 inches and above tire. You can't have wheelie bars, still roof and quarters. We're really going to be pretty simple. But one thing I did put in, I've talked to a lot of people in 2020, so I'd like your guys' input on this. Throughout 2020, I've heard a lot of people say, you know, instead of doing PYOPs, they like to do a real no prep with water burnout only. So that's what I did. That's what I set mine up as. And of course, as soon as I do that, everybody starts saying PYOP. I get messages about it. You break everywhere, man. You can't blame that on trails. All right, Mel, we'll get that worked out. Get the power wheels going. I know there was a group of guys wanted to do some RC cars too. I think we'll throw that in there too. Have some fun. Just make it a little redneck Christmas. Have all the toys out there for the kids and the adults. But you know, so what are you guys' thoughts and feelings on that? PYOP or water burnout only? Let me know in the comments, or send me a PM if you don't. You know, I know some people feel like if they comment on stuff like this, it's controversial or whatever, and they don't want to be controversial. But I mean, everybody I talked to in 2020, not everybody, but the majority of people said they'd prefer water burnout only. So that's what we were going to try out. I don't think there's been a backwards race in Ohio that was. I don't think I've been to a backwards race period that was water burnout only. Was the other thing that was intriguing to me. You know, I like to do something a little different too. So, Irvin, to be a part of the race. Here before long, it's in our the races in our events page on our Facebook page. And before long, I'm going to open it up and we'll start taking spots. We'll start getting everybody listed. I'll get all the classes listed. We're gonna have a few other classes other than big and small tire. We're gonna have bike class like we did last time, which actually ended up being pretty big for a bike class. I got a big group of Harley guys that want to come out with their Harleys and do the backwards race. So we're gonna have a Harley class and give that a try, and just have fun. Seems to me like there's a lot of stress and anxiety over trying to make everybody happy. My thing is, and at the risk of sounding like a bit of a dick, but whatever, I just want to abide by real straightforward street racing rules, not the made for TV bullshit that a lot of people are trying to simulate at the track, but real street racing rules. So in real street racing, there really ain't any rules. But what the hell? We got technical difficulties here. There really ain't any rules whatsoever, but we do got to kind of have a little bit of rules. That's why you see what I just name off. Small tire class got 4 rules. Big tire class got 3 rules. Keep it simple, man. Yeah, we're going to do hard tire, Jason. For sure. listen, I love Chase as a race, but all the bracket racer, pretend street racer guys hate it. So that's the one thing at a track event. I won't do Chase as a race just because I don't want to hear everybody cry about it. Let's just be real about it. If it was up to me, we'd do Chase as a race because that's all part of the real street racing hustle. Street racing ain't necessarily about racing as much as it is about hustling with a race car. I know Cash Days kind of got popular and all that, but that's not what real street racing is. So Chase as a race is like ingrained in street racing since day one. And I think it's an integral part. However, we live in the era of influenced by street outlaws. So I won't do it. But I love Chase as a race. I love the hustle. I love the excitement. I love everything about it. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to have some fun. Like I said, we definitely have hard tire, and we're going to do like a modern muscles type of class, and just have all kinds of fun. Watch all kinds of super fast, badass race cars go backwards towards that huge ass tower. Like that's not a nail bite or anything, right? What's up, Sean? Still working. Yeah, Daniel, we just finished talking about the backwards race at National Trails, buddy. Once this is over, you'll have to rewind it. Sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be a great time, and I'm gonna get all the details. I'm gonna be honest, the whole thing is structured so simply, like all of our other stuff. I'm just kind of being lazy putting all the details on there, so don't get since you don't see the details on there, don't get all worried about it or in your head, because it's gonna be super simple. James, big tire rules, 29 or bigger, still roof and quarters, and you're allowed to use wheelie bars. There's your big tire rules. Excuse me. I love Chase as a race. I'm telling you. But the majority don't. Majority of people don't, and that's because the majority of people learned about track racing and bracket racing, and then they've adapted to street or this no prep stuff that happens at tracks that simulates or emulates rather street racing. But it just ain't. And the thing is, a street racer can always race at a track, but a track racer can't always race in the streets. And there's levels to that comment. So yeah, Sean, I'm happy about doing it too, man. I mean, you know, personally, we've talked about it personally, and you know, COVID really kind of took the wind out of my sails on doing races. Plus, to be honest, seems like there's a million no prep style races or PYOPs in Ohio this season. Kind of saturated a little bit, and that takes the fun out of it sometimes too, man. But fortunately, the one thing is everybody did work together this year, and I don't think anybody's scheduled on top of each other, but it's still going to be hard. And I want to get to as many I want to get to as many races as possible filming. I'll just tell everybody right now, if the truck is working, I'm going to be on the streets. I doubt that, I doubt that I'll be at hardly any racetracks with the truck. Just know that in advance. That's not my intention or goals at all to be at tracks whatsoever. Maybe a handful of times a year. I've been busting my ass for the last 3 weeks trying to get my barn together so I can convert it from a paint shop to a fab shop. Probably got about 2 more weeks left on that conversion, it seems like, and then I'm gonna be full boogie on the Blazer. I don't know if anybody. I made a couple posts about the turbo. It's finally in. We're gonna get the chassis and shit together and have some fun this year, man, for sure. No, yeah, I got 4 people in front of you, Sean, before you and Kelly, Sean. What up, Bagley? How you doing, brother? But once I get it going, I don't care. I'm racing any and everybody. It don't matter. Believe me, I've done a lot worse things in my life than lose a race. So it is what it is. Hey, that's the goal, though, right? I still don't know how I'm gonna mount this big son of a bitch or where I'm gonna put it, but it's going in there somewhere. Maybe I'll take a page out of Mid America Customs and mount it on the damn roof. I don't know if I could ever get the son of a bitch to spool, but woo. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna paint. I was gonna paint the block green, but now I'm gonna paint the block white and call it Basic White Girl in the Turbo Berry Woods. So yeah, I guess if Barry does split the block in half, well, then that's how that story's supposed to go, ain't it? So yeah, and speaking of that, I'm gonna start. Yeah, no shit on the right hand side. So speaking of that, I'm gonna also get set up, set cameras up, and do some start adding to the YouTube page with the build diary or whatever you want to call it of the Blazer. I gotta think of a name. I had Toxic for the Buick. I don't think I want to take that name off of the Buick and put it on the on the Blazer though. Speaking of the Buick and my effort to just focus on the Blazer and nothing but the Blazer, the Buick will be up for waffle soon as well. So anybody in the market for a ready to paint black, perfect body work, guaranteed perfect body work, Buick T-Type, clean title, low miles, super clean car. It'll be up on the page for waffle here in the next couple weeks. Real reasonable. If you've been following my waffles, you can tell everything I'm trying to do is budget friendly. I know if you're poor ass honky like myself, well, I guess we'll take the honky out of there. Just poor ass person like myself. Forced entry, non-consensual. name the Blazer slow. Oh man, she got a S10 pickup, Bill. Actually, she got a pretty gangster start on a S10 pickup. Pro Mod Jerry Anderson. I know. I see that freaking monster he's building over there. He's putting everybody on. He's putting everybody on notice with them pictures of that beast. I kind of like non-consensual because that's what a couple of you are gonna understand when she's running. Old Chucky Muskrat and that Mustang for one. Psy, I don't know if that little fucker's on here, but he's gonna know it. He's gonna know what non-consensual is like too. A big old Barry Wood. Call it the roofie. So we'll be documenting that and some how-to stuff on the page. Not that I know how to do much other than talk shit, but what little bit I do know in life, what little bit of skills I do have that I usually don't post about or do anything. I do know a few things that I don't know. At the risk of sounding like a dick, every time I do some amount of skilled labor or work, I don't got to take a picture of it and get likes on Facebook, you know. So you guys probably don't see some of the stuff I do know how to do, but like I do know how to do sheet metal work. I do know how to weld. I know how to MIG and TIG and gas weld, aluminum, titanium, stainless, all that stuff. I haven't done it much here in the last couple of years, but also I don't post it every time I do it. So hopefully you can see some of the rusty skills I start off with, and hopefully throughout the project they come back around, and I don't look like such a slouch. But we'll try to do some stuff. Facebook. Jason, you probably beat me. I see that killer you're building. I see that monster you're building over there. What do you want, like this? This dude can't ever get a break from him. So we're gonna do that. And then speaking of documentaries, well, I didn't say documentaries, I said documenting, but segueing into documentaries, something we've also been working on I've been working on quietly, probably half of 2020, and I'm getting ready to ramp up pretty heavy on in the first half of 2021 is we're doing a lot of mini documentaries on primarily Ohio racers, but we got some going on some other guys too from around bordering states of Ohio. Oh yeah, I don't know much, but what little bit I do know, I'll definitely share, Dan. I've done a couple cool projects on accident before with sheet metal and aluminum. So, we are going to be traveling pretty heavily around Ohio this winter since we can't race. Get out of here. Since we can't race, right? And I'm going to start doing documentaries on Ohio racers. But you know me, man, I'm kind of, seems like anything you ever see on YouTube or whatever, no matter who's putting it out. And I'm not putting anybody on blast. I get it. That's like the popular thing to do is like all the already known or famous or, whatever people. But our aim is to work the whole spectrum. So you'll start seeing documentaries on us from, kind guys that go into threes, and guys who have 15-second rides in a quarter mile, maybe, you know what I mean? But is just a person who goes and does the best they can and races as much as possible. And that's just the world they live in too. We're all somewhere in this thing. So not everybody can be pro mod John Force when they're out there racing. And the majority of us are so far away from John Force that we're a lot more relatable to each other than the people who are like John Force. So we got, except for Jeremy Anderson, he's more like John Force level. But so start looking for that. And if you're interested, I have a pretty good list of people I've started that Duncan and I want to do interviews and documentaries on, little mini documentaries on. But if you have anybody that you'd like to see or that you're interested in learning more about, and like I said, I don't give a shit if they're fast, slow, in between. Shoot me or Duncan a PM and let us know who you'd like to see. Because I think ultimately that's our main goal, is to share everybody's experiences with each other a little bit more, and maybe not necessarily just the people that always get the attention focused on them. I'm always looking forward to see Jasper. We'll be up that way here shortly. Jeremy, come on, man. You don't got to lie to kick it. That's what the fast guys always do, is play it down. You won't hurt our feelings. We know you're pro mod. Yeah, Jasper's one of my favorite people, man. He's like one of the coolest cats on the planet. So easy to get along with. Nothing but love for that dude. So yeah, like I say, if there's anything that any of you that are interested in us coming out, or someone you want to see for whatever reason, I don't give a shit what the reason is, as long as it's something that's going to highlight at the end of the day, it's going to shed positivity and sharing in the race community, then I'm all for it. I don't want to be a part of any negative, stupid shit. Don't even suggest any of that kind of crap to me, because I'm not even going to respond to it. But yeah, anything that's helping us all build our Ohio's presence in the race community, I'm all for. So like I said, doesn't matter if you think, oh, I'm too slow, or, oh, there's no reason for anybody to, want to know anything about me. Maybe you think that, but maybe the rest of the world doesn't. Let us think about it a little bit and maybe see what we can come up with too. Tasting well, I don't drink, but I damn sure come out for some food and a soda pop. I know somebody else who probably drank with you for enough for the both of us, though. But then you got to deal with her. I think I got to come out there anyways and get some cookies. I got bamboozled out of my life savings for some cookies yesterday. Girl Scout cookies. So if anybody else wants, Kelly, her daughter's hustling Girl Scout cookies. So if you need Girl Scout cookies, Kelly's got the hookup. Kelly's the plug on those delicious Thin Mints, tag-alongs. I've never tried the s'mores before, but I ordered some of those too. So yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, me too. I'm not quite ready. So since my vehicle's not quite ready, I'm not that ready, but I know what you mean by ready for it to get going. So yeah, we got that going on. Duncan and I will be doing that, and look, you'll get to learn some. Hopefully, at the end of the day, our goal is we can all learn a little something extra about each other as Ohio racers. Find out stuff we got in common with one another, and grow closer as a community, and then let the world know a little bit more about us all. So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. If you're so, look for that coming up on YouTube here. Oh, probably within the next month or so, we'll start getting some going. I have a couple of really badass ones in the works right now. I just need to get a little more info. These are ones that I've done over a little bit of time. This should be a little nicer. So if you're not over on our, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, let me take this moment to tell you to subscribe. Ring the bell so you get all the notifications. And every time you watch a video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and comment on it. It really helps us out. And that's no bullshit. And even though they may aggravate you or annoy you, watch the commercials, because that's how we get, every time we watch a commercial, we get a couple pennies off of that. And that helps us pay for gas money to come see all of you and film all of you and share all of your experiences with the world like we do. Jeremy, we're about to have to kick you out of this thing, man. Thin Mints are the truth. Thin Mints are the truth. Oh, man. But I guess when you drive a pro mod, you can just talk like that, just careless and reckless about stuff like that. Well, I guess I got to buy some from Vanessa too. Shucks. That'll suck. Just let me know when she is, Sean. I'll send you PayPal, buddy. Yeah, I know. You know, you can't. There's no accounting for taste with Duncan and his Mustang. You try to, you hope and pray that people raise their kids the right way, but somehow, some way, Duncan's parents failed the rest of the world, or dropped him on his head or something, because yeah, he drives a Mustang and he's proud of it. Proud of it to boot. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, Thin Mints and tag-alongs, I can already tell you. I don't know about s'mores yet because I've never tried those. I did order a box to try them from Kelly, so maybe s'mores too. Maybe s'mores. Make sure you get Jeremy a box of Thin Mints on me, Sean. I'll buy Jeremy a box of Thin Mints. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I told you it's going to be quick. It is. A lot of good info though, right? I'm glad to get the feedback from you guys on PYOP versus puddle pour versus water burnout. I won't make a final. I'll give it a week. I won't make a final decision. Go ahead and either comment here if you didn't get to watch this live, and I'll check the comments, or send me a private message, on what your preference is, and I'll let it be majority rules. How's that? So I'll keep tracking the majority of people who talk to me. I'll let you guys decide if we're pouring puddles or if we're pouring water. I guess if we're pouring prep or if we're pouring water. Well, at least we can agree on that, Jeremy. Tag-alongs I like too, man. They're good. So either way, prep, water, it's still going to be a fun time. Last time we had just over 1,200 spectators on the property. We have I think the field was like 40 cars in small tire. It was a big deal. We had a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot more fun this year. Eddie Duncan's gonna bring his white beast down and show people some stuff. Oh, I'm sure if it's a prep event, we could get some of the prep guys to help sponsor a class or two. I don't doubt that for a minute. We've got D team with stripper glitter here in Ohio. We've got Rocket Track products with the Blue Collar Brew, also made right here in Ohio. I'm not even sure who else is around anymore. Locally, I feel like there was somebody else in this region. Sorry if I forgot you. There's like 1 million people popping up with prep now, too, though, so it's kind of hard to keep up with them all. But if they making it in Ohio, fuck them anyways. How about that? Not really, but yeah, really, fuck them. Ohio to the top. Ohio prep to the top. But yeah, so you guys and gals can decide water or prep. I'll check the comments, PM me, whichever, whatever. It's your race. I just kind of get to put it together. Except for rules, I'm not taking any input on rules. And anybody who sends me anything about letting all-wheel drive vehicles in the small tire class, I'm just going to laugh at you. So don't even try it. That's we don't have if you can get 10 all-wheel drive vehicles together, I'll make a class for it. Other than that, big tire. It's just how it goes. Pro mods only. Well, with as much horsepower as you're going to make, nobody probably makes a glue suitable for your pro mod, Jeremy. You're probably going to have to make something that has like just straight rubber in it, you know. So you guys and gals tell me. I'm flexible on that part. Like I said, rules I'm not flexible on. So all-wheel drive. If we got enough interest, I'll make a class for it. If there's 10 cars, otherwise, you're going in big tire if you come to the event, or you can test and tune. Sorry, that's just. Actually, I'm not sorry. That's how I view it. That's my opinion on it, and I'm the one putting the race on. So there's that. I'd much rather piss off 3 people than 300. Rocket fuel. So, all right, everybody. Like I said, we're on a personal page. Got Yep, exactly, Coachy. I got a waffle going on right now for some 2000 cc injectors, $20 a spot. If you're upgrading over the winter and you need bigger injectors, get over on my personal page and get in on that bad boy. Fuel Injector Development makes some of another Ohio company, by the way, makes some of the baddest injectors on the planet regardless, but they just happen to be in Ohio. My homie Tony McKinney, what's up, brother? I was going to call you, but I got sidetracked. But I'm going to call you when I get done with this. I got a couple questions for you, by the way. But we're going to, can you see? Yeah, Joe, I could probably make that class just for you, buddy. Yeah, fuel injector development, man. Some of the best freaking injectors out there. I'm telling you, $20 a spot for 2000 cc injectors. If you win, you can't go wrong. If you buy 5 spots for $100 and you get these are the same injectors I'm going to run. And I'm telling you, even if you bought 5 spots, you're not gonna. they're $1,300 for a set of 8 normally, so you're not losing out at all. I know you are, Tony. You're always sidetracked. Cadillac Sean, what's up, buddy? How's Oh, and you know what? We got to get you a sticker for the Cadillac right down the side because it's already the right color. Ooh, man. Oh, God. That's too much. That's too much. You know, I'm calling my sticker guy. We got to get Twisted Tea on the side of that thing. That's perfect. Oh, man. Oh, Eddie, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that with that monster. Everything was looking way too good at 42. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to go back there. Hopefully my shitbox Blazer's done by then. But if not, I'm still going. That was probably that may have been the funnest race, the backwards race, at 42 this year. Just fun, like atmosphere. Everybody was chill, relaxed, having a good time, and just some damn good racing. And I think because it was a sleeper race, like nobody really expected it to turn out as big as it did, and the classes were nice size and good quality of cars. Had a great time. So I can't wait to go back there too. Yeah. I think that's your calling in 2021, Sean. The Twisted Tea. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's if nobody can dispute that, that's perfect for the Cadillac, bro. Absolutely. And yeah, and both of them actually. The track rental, man, I had a lot of fun at the track rental too. Even though it was just a track rental, that was still a great time too. D team, man, they got it together. They're doing some fun stuff. I have a lot of fun there. So, and yeah, we went from that track rental right down to Marion, and that was a great day altogether right there. Track rental, and then bust ass across the state, get over to Marion for I can't remember which one it was. Either way, I think that might have been the last SRC event that day, but that was a badass day all the way around too. I know quite a few people went from 42 on that track run all day to Marion to race. They raced both of them. But yeah, hey, regardless, we're going to have a hell of a good time. We're going to have just as much fun this year, if not more. And man, I really, we need to think about, it can't just be Twisted Tea. We got to have a little, you got to have a catchphrase, Sean. We got to think about a catchphrase for that. Not just the Twisted Tea. Or maybe every time you win, you got to do a little whoosh on them. You know, when you're up there getting the trophy and the cash, just throw a little whoosh. Oh my God! If I ever grow up, just put a bullet in my head, because I'm telling you, I'm having way too much fun acting like a little kid right now about that. Twisted tea bag. See, this is why you can't let a lot of us in the same room together, or apparently in the same live feed, because stuff just gets out of hand. Oh, you got twisted tea bags. But so yeah, look for that. A lot of great people coming up on these mini documentaries. Going to do a lot of build thread stuff on the Blazer as soon as I get this barn together. Like I said, in the next couple weeks, and this is going to continue to have fun together. So keep tuning in. I'll keep updating you, and we'll just keep having fun together. And no, that moment's kind of past. No, it didn't. I'm gonna make that sound later, though. Woo. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you next week.